Hey y'all, today we're going to be working on our defense. That means we're going over our checks, door defenses, and shields. Now first thing is that we have to make sure that we are in a strong stance. If we're doing any of these defenses from a stance that isn't proper, we can easily get knocked over and our defenses aren't going to be as strong as they can. So let's make sure that we have our left foot in front, both of our hands are up by our chin, and our legs are bent. If our legs are straight, it's not going to work out. So make sure you guys have that low stance. So first, we're going to go over the very basic defense, which is our door defense. Now, our door defense is making a roof, basically a rooftop, right above our head. But always use one hand at a time. If we use both, then we have nothing to protect our ribs or anything else on our body. So we make sure both of our hands are up. When we do our door defense, we use one hand at a time, turning our body. If we're straight up like this, it's not as strong as it can be. Turning your body sideways. And I want you guys to imagine someone is trying to push down this hand that's up in the air. So keep it as strong as you can, staying up nice and high. When we go to the other side, we can't stay in this position. We have to turn our bodies. If you guys see my feet, I'm pivoting, so I'm on my tippy toes. My hand is strong above my head. Those are our door defenses. So let's go ahead and go over both. When I say one, make sure you guys use your front hand to protect your head. When I say two, your other hand's gonna be protecting your head as well. Make sure after each one, so if I say one, my other hand is right by my chin. When I say two, the other hand is right by my chin. Other hand is right above my head. If you guys can see, my fingertips are close together. I don't want them to be open. Strong. So my fingertips are together, it makes my whole arm super strong. If I say one again, turn back over, right here, protecting our head, turning our body. When I say two, you turn over to the other side, just like this. Make sure we keep that wide base, legs are bent. Now let's go ahead and go over our shields. If you guys are a green stripe, blue stripe, red stripe, purple stripe, yellow stripe, you guys should all know this shield. Now when we do our shield, I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see the back of my head. I'm sure you guys are still gonna be able to hear me, but watch. When I do my shield, I have to make sure I'm not grabbing the top of my head like this or my neck. I want to grab right in the back of it and keeping my elbow tight against my head. Now I'm going to turn back around. So I should look just like this. Turning my body sideways, keeping it strong. So if anything hits here, I'm able to take it. My other hand is staying right by my chin. When I say two this time, we're doing the other side. Turning our body, our other hand sliding right above the ear, all the way to the back of the head. Elbow is tight against our head, just like this. So watch one more time. I say one, use that front hand, gliding over, combing our hair, all the way back, nice and tight, keep it against our head. Make sure you guys can still look forward. And then when I say two, we turn over to the other side, protecting our head, keeping it nice and tight, still keeping our eyes in front. Other hand is right by our chin. Just like that. So let's go over it together. Here we go. And one, nice and fast. And two. Good. Don't forget to add those little ayahs in between. Here we go. One more time. And one. Hus. And two. Hus. Make sure your eyes are still in front. Good. One more time. Here we go. A little bit faster. And one. Two. Good. Eyes are staying forward. Now we're going to go over our legs. How do we protect our legs? Now, we have to make sure that we're still in that good stance. The stance is where everything begins. So from here, our legs, I'm gonna ask you guys a question at home. Hopefully you guys can answer it. Should my legs for my checks come in front? No, they should not. They have to be pointing off to the sides. Now, when I use my front leg, my knee cannot be facing directly towards you guys. If I get kicked, I'll just spin around in a circle. So what I have to do is I keep my hands up. My knee wants to point out to the 45, like it at an angle, not completely sideways, but just right off to the side. So I'm here, I use my front leg, I'll say one for my front leg, number two for my back leg. So when I do one, my elbow and knee connects. So on one, right here, balance, and it goes right back in front. When I say two, same thing, but it can't go down in front. It's in the back, so it has to go back to the back. Again, my knee cannot come up in front, it has to come at an angle, off to the side. So my hands are up, I say two, and this leg comes off to the side, back down in front. Back down and back, I mean. So my hands are up, one, leg comes up, balance, here, and two, elbow knee connect right here. As you can see, we have our door defense that becomes our roof. Our checks are basically our walls of our house, so we cannot get broken down. We're making this full wall from our arm to our leg, straight across. So now, if anyone does a kick or maybe a hook punch to our side, we have this whole wall to protect us. No one can break through. As long as I keep my stance nice and strong, my hands are up, and I keep this super strong wall, no one can break through this. Keeping my balance. So, we've gone over our door defenses, our shields, and our checks. Now let's see if we can do a little combination incorporating all 6 of these defenses. 6 as in we have all sides. Now, this is going to be your little combo. We're going to do our front hand doorway defense. Then our back hand is going to throw out our cross. This hand immediately comes back to our chin, punching straight out. From here, we're going to bring our arm back, but then we're going to use that front leg to do our check. So we bring our arm back and we do our check, putting it back down in front, and now we're balanced again. From here, we're going to do our back leg thrust kick. Kicking straight out, back in your stance. And the last defense that we're going to do is our front hand shield. Last attack is going to be our backhand cross one more time. Real basic combination. I just want you guys to get moving, so let's do it again. So front hand door defense, backhand cross. Bringing this arm back, we're going to do our front leg check, putting it down, back leg, thrust kick, make sure it goes back down in the back, and then we do our front hand shield, backhand cross, punching straight up. All right, let's see if we can add a little bit more power and a little bit more speed to that. All right, here we go. And go. So we have our shield, our cross, our check, thrust kick, do a shield, and cross. I think at the beginning I said shield for our door defense, so let's try it one more time. Here we go. Hands are up, and we have our doorway, cross, check, thrust kick, shield, and cross. All right, time to add a little bit more power to it. If you guys think you guys can add even more power than me, go for it, all right? Make sure you guys aren't being too loud for your parents. Tell your parents that you guys are doing this, or even do it with your parents. Here we go. Ready? And doorway, shield, cross, check, thrust kick, shield, cross. One more time, all together. Here we go. And go. Doorway, cross, check, thrust kick, shield, cross. All right, so we've practiced all of them. Now, if you guys want to, you guys are welcome to do it on the other side. All we do is just switch it up. So we go doorway, jab, back leg, check, thrust kick, and which hand is it? Which hand's gonna do the shield? Our front hand or our back hand? It's gotta be our back hand this time. Backhand shield, front hand, jab. So if we do the opposite side, it's doorway, jab, check, thrust kick, shield, jab. All right, now this is a simple combination that you guys can work with at home, so make sure you guys are practicing it. Please send a video, like DM us on Instagram at our YMA page and our Evolve All page. Also, we're going to be having a streaming service called EvolveAll.tv. The streaming service is going to contain 100 plus videos of Evolve All content. This streaming service will be dropping this Thursday at 1 p.m. So be on the lookout for that. All right, I'll see you guys later.